So I got my hands on the MetaQuest 3S a little over 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to do a review on it. Now, I'm not the most best person that comes to experienced with the VR. This is one of my first times even owning one of these VR headsets. I never owned an Oculus 2 or anything, so on MetaQuest 3 it's one of my first ever VR experiences when it comes to this. Now, I'm not going to be the person that sits here and tells you that you need to buy this now. Like, you need to buy this, yada yada yada. Now, I'm just a person that's casual with gaming in this industry. Now, I bought this just because of Batman, obviously the gameplay you see in the background. This is one of my favorite series, so obviously this is one of the reasons that pushed me to buy it. Now, I just want to make this little review to give maybe other casual gamers the experience that I had and see if it's well worth their money to go invest in getting this thing. Because I just want to share my experiences, my review on it, my time with it I've had so far. Maybe that influences other people to want to play it and get out their comfort zone and play it. But before I do that, I just want to quickly introduce myself real quick. Hi, my name is DZ, and I hope you are enjoying this video, and if something in this video helps you or influences you to wanting to play this game, or even just buy a MetaQuest 3S, you do consider dropping a like and subscribe. I think that greatly helps the channel out a lot. I'm on the road to 1K. We're getting there slowly but steady. We are getting there. I just need to be more consistent. I'm not consistent, as you can obviously tell, but that's not what y'all came here for. Let's get into the actual review. Now, the stuff that comes bundled with the MetaQuest 3S is not much, but it does come bundled with, you see here, Arkham Shadow. It is bundled with the MetaQuest 3S, I should say. So you got the bat thing over there, the back sit, no, you have all the stuff, you have the combat, all that good stuff. I'm not going to get into it all right now, just because I'm going to save that for a later video. So stay tuned if you want to watch that. It'd be nice and help out the channel a lot. But another thing it comes bundled with is Meta Plus up here. So you have Meta Plus up here. It has some games that you can play. I mean, it has Meta Plus for 3 months, I believe. So you can play a bit of games here. I mean, it's not much, but hey, it's something. You have Fruit Ninja, then you have, Jurassic Park or Jurassic World or whatever it is. I think that's cool. You have all these games here. I mean, you gotta take what you can get, right? If it's your first time playing, then obviously you're not gonna have that many games like me. Obviously, I didn't have any games other than Arkham Shadow and all these other games, so it's cool that they give you some games to play. So obviously, I don't still have the box since I had this for like a few weeks, obviously, but in the box it does come with both controllers. Obviously, I don't get why it would not come with 2 controllers. That'd be stupid if it didn't. Obviously, it has the controllers there. Has the little side buttons right there you can click on. Those are very nice additions to it. Then you have the headset itself, plus the charger, which I didn't show, but a charger's just going to be in there to charge the headset, obviously. Then you have the little preview of the box that I saved. I didn't save the full box, that's just what I saved right there. Now, the product is generally, for me, comfortable from my experience. Now, I don't have the biggest head, so people could say and make the argument that the strap is very uncomfortable after long hours of use, but that's just, for me, not the case, because my head isn't that big. If my head was bigger, then I would have to go invest in getting another strap for this thing, which would be a lot more, not more money, but just more of a hassle to keep going and go buy other additional products to help boost this product. Now, from my experience with the controllers, I think they are a very pleasant upgrade compared to the Quest 2s. Now, I haven't never played the Quest 2s, but just seeing the gameplay from the Quest 2's controllers and watching other people play with them with the big circles around it, these ones are more comfortable without the big circles. I mean, it's like they're very slim, and I kind of like that. They feel very good on your hands, especially as a casual person. Now, another thing I wanted to quickly touch up on while we were here is the fact that, you people may experience nausea when playing this, or some type of headache or sickness, and whatever, from just playing this, because this looks head inducing. And from my experience from playing it, for everything I've played so far, which was Batman, played a little bit of VR chat and all that workout stuff, from my experience of doing all that, I haven't really experienced some major headache. Maybe I had like maybe one headache, and that was it. I mean, I haven't had something that was like majorly serious that you should be taken out, look at the doctor or anything. So I don't think you gotta worry about having major headaches about playing on this console system. But to counter this, a lot of these games also have some type of comfort settings. Like for example, Arkham Shadow has a lot of comfort settings. Like if you don't want to turn your head all the way, or if you want to turn different colors, or they even have the easy mode, the hard, whatever, to make you soar so you feel comfortable while playing this game, so you're not in pain or anything, or have very uncomfortable playing it, which I do like that they did that. I think that's a good touch. One difference you may notice off the rip is at the bottom of the headset there is an action button, which takes you right back to your real life world, from mixed reality back into real reality. Another thing to make it this cheap price range is also the fact that they use different lenses to make it look somewhat down compressed, but not by much. When you start playing the game, the games don't look any different. They look the same almost. I mean, I still feel immersed into the experience. I don't feel anything different changed about them compared to the Quest 3s from watching videos, I should say. And you also have less storage on this one. Obviously, the one I have has 128 storage, and I'm pretty sure you can get one that has 256 storage, but for more of a price range than the Quest 3 has a lot more storage than that. Now, I know it's not supposed to be the best of the best, but I don't know, from my experience of playing through the pass-through, like looking through my real world, the virtual world, just walking with the headset on, it feels a lot compressed, and it just feels, I don't know, a lot of blur. And I know it's probably just the product itself, because it's just the lower price range of this product, but I don't know, it just feels a little more blurry. Sometimes it feels like I can't even really play pass through because it just feels super blurry in that sense, but in games it looks very fine. Another downside you can say is the fact that it takes, or the controllers I should say, take AA batteries instead of just charging, which is kind of annoying, but I do have rechargeable ones, so it's not like the biggest deal, but still annoying nonetheless. Another huge downside I could say is the MetaQuest 3S's actual headset. The battery life on that is just so bad. Like, I'm sorry, it just really is. Like, it says it could last up to 2.5 hours on one charge, but it really just doesn't feel like it. At max, it feels like it lasts for like an hour and a half, maybe even less than that. I feel like it dies so fast, even with the battery like settings on to make sure it doesn't die that fast. It still dies so fast. Like, you literally have to go buy another, like, a battery strap or pack just to make sure you get the most out of your experience. But like, it's just, I don't know, man, it's just so bad that they would have a product that dies so fast. Like, at least give us a battery pack to go with it. Like, come on now. Like, I haven't really bought a battery pack for a little bit. I played with it on a charger, so it wasn't too bad of my experience, so I didn't die while I was playing Batman. But that's not really a good thing to do. I wouldn't recommend playing on a charger, but hey, if you do have it next to you or whatever, and it's a long enough cord, you should definitely play with it on charger. Just make sure you don't knock anything over. Now, I briefly have already mentioned the storage only being on 128 gigabytes or whatever on this. I mean, that's not the baddest thing. Just make sure you just don't download a bunch of games on this thing. But it's, even then, it's still like very good in the sense of doing that. It's not like it's terrible. It's not like you're going to run out of storage by just casually downloading games. But, just make sure you don't have too many to where you run out of storage. Because that wouldn't be good for any of us. Because that'd just be bad. Because you'd be running out of storage like crazy. But it's not bad on the top of the storage thing. It's very good. Now, is the MetaQuest 3S worth it? And short answer is yes. For the casual user, I do think this thing is worth it. I mean, if you want to get into the whole VR world and you want to get into playing Arkham Shadow like you see in the background, I think this thing is well worth it. It's worth the money. I mean, there's a lot more stuff you can do on it. I mean, sure, it's the compressed version of the Quest 3, but still, it's still a good, powerful beast. It's a way better upgrade than the Quest 2, obviously, or just from the Quest 2. So you're going to get a lot out of your buck from just doing that in general. And this thing is just very incredible to play on. It's like a fun experience, even if just getting into VR. You never played it like me. it's just a fun time to have. Now, if this video did help you decide if you wanted to get it, I mean, I did do my thing, my due diligence on it. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. That greatly helps out the channel a lot. This video took a little bit to, put together, and I would greatly appreciate it if you liked and subscribed if you enjoyed it. But without further ado, my name is DZ, and guys, I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Peace out.